Hello dear students, our today's topic is long form of periodic table. So this is the same table which we are using nowadays. Okay. Actually, to avoid the defects from Mendy's periodic table, many tables have been proposed, and out of all, this table found to be the best, and this table is not given by a single scientist. Many scientists contributed for this table. Okay. So this is the short introduction for the long form of periodic table. Now we are going to discuss the infrastructure. Okay, so here I have drawn the long form of periodic table, and as you can see here that like Mendeleev periodic table, here are 7 horizontal columns which are known as periods and designated as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And unlike Mendeleev's periodic table, here are 18 vertical columns. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 here, and here is the 18 group. Okay, so total number of groups are 18 and total number of periods are 7 in this table. Okay, now we will talk about the periods in detail. So as we have already seen that there are 7 periods in it, designated as 1 to 7 numbers. So remember one thing, that these period number represents the principal quantum number. Okay, now what is principal quantum number? So principal quantum number we have already discussed in quantum numbers video. So I will write just small n here. Okay, so as these period number represents the principal quantum number, it means that if n equals to 1, suppose, okay, actually n represents the number of orbit. Since n equals to 1, it means we are talking about the first orbit. If n equals to 2, it means we are talking about the second orbit. Similarly, n equals to 3, it means we are talking about the third orbit, and so on. So if we are talking about the first period, so for first period, number 1 represents the principal quantum number. It means for first period n will equals to 1. If n equals to 1, it means that all the element belongs to first period will use only first orbit for the filling of electron. Okay, it means like this. In first period, all the element will use only this orbit. Now, if we talk about the second period, means n equals to 2, it means that all the elements belongs to this period will use only this orbit. Okay, for the filling of electron, of course. And similarly, if we talk about the third period, it means all the elements of third period will use third orbit for the filling of electron. Similarly, for 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so I have represented this here. Like for first period, principal quantum number is 1. For second period, principal quantum number is 2. For third, 3. For fourth, 4. For fifth, 5. For sixth, 6. For seventh, 7. Okay. Now we'll talk about the orbitals. As we know that orbits are subdivided into orbitals. Okay, so here we will write the orbitals. So as we know that first orbit belongs to 1s orbital, so that's why I have written for first period 1s only. Okay, now for second period means we are talking about second orbit. So second orbit belongs to 2s and 2p only. So that's why I have written 2s and 2p. Okay. Now we'll talk about the third orbit. So third orbit corresponds to 3s, 3p and 3d. Okay, but I didn't write 3d here. Why? Because we are talking about the filling of electron here. Okay, and for the filling of electron we have to use Abbaugh principle, and Abbaugh principle says that electron fills in the increasing order of energy. Okay, and if we talk about the energy of 3d, then the energy of 3d is greater than the 4s. So that's why 3d can't be filled in third period. Okay, so 3d can't be filled in third period. That's why I wrote 3D in fourth period. Okay, so in fourth period 4s, 3D and 4p will fill. Okay, similarly in fifth period 5s, 4D and 5p. In sixth period 6s, 4f, 5D and 6p. And in seventh period 7s, 5s, 5f, 6D and 7p. Okay, you can see here that this is like electronic configuration according to Abbahu. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, 5s2, 4d10, 6p, 5p6 and so on. Okay, so this is like the electronic configuration according to Abbahu. Now we'll talk about the number of electrons in these orbitals, which is very easy. As we know that S can contain maximum 2 electron as it has only one orbital. For P it can contain maximum 6 electron. D it can contain 10 electron, and F can contain how many? 14 electrons. Okay, so for first period orbitals available orbitals are 1s only. 1s suborbit is present. Okay, so for 1s suborbit how many orbitals? Only one orbital, so that's why only 2 electrons. Now for second 2s and 2p, so 2s and 2p means 2 plus 6, 2 electrons for s suborbit and 6 electron for 2p suborbit. Okay, so that's why I have written 2 plus 6 equals to 8. Now for 3s and 3p, 2 plus 6 again 8. 4s, 3d and 4p, 2 plus 10 plus 6, 2 plus 10 plus 6, 2 plus 10 plus 6 again 18, again 2 plus 14 plus 10 plus 6, 32, and same for the seventh orbit. Okay, so we can easily calculate the number of electron according to the suborbit or orbitals. Okay, now since here 2 electrons are present, means available elements can be 2. Why? Because S can contain 1 or 2 electron, means possible electronic configuration 1s2 and 1s2, 1s1 and 1s2. So for 1s1 there can be one element for as hydrogen for this, and for this helium. So for 2 electron 2 elements can present. Okay, similarly for 8 electrons 8 element can present, from lithium to neon. For again 8 sodium to argon. For again 18 potassium to krypton. For 18 rubidium to xenon. For 32 cesium to radon, and again for 32 francium to organoson. ठीक है, so these are the number of electron or element present in the particular orbit. So basically this is the arrangement of element in periods. Okay, now we will talk about the groups. So as we have already discussed that there are 18 groups in this table. Okay, designated as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, means by simple number 1, 2, 3. Or we can represent it by first A, second A, third B, fourth B, fifth B, means like this. Okay, so actually this 1, 2, 3 representation, this is the modern or new recommendation by IUPAC. Okay, and this is the old system to represent the group, but most of the book both the systems are given, that's why I have represented both these two. Okay, so now if we talk about the groups, so first I will tell you about the groups which are present extremely left. Okay, means I am talking about these two groups, first and second, or you can say first A or second A. Okay, so these two groups are known as S block elements. Okay, why? Because in these element last electron goes into S suborbit, that's why these elements are known as S block elements. Okay, and all the element in this block are metals. Okay, Now we'll talk about this area, okay, present to the extreme right. So this area is known as p block element, from 13 group to 17 group, okay, or you can say 18. Okay, so these are the p block element. As in these group, in these elements, last electron will go in p subshells. That's why these are p block elements. Now we'll talk about this middle area. So this middle area is known as d block elements, okay, from 3rd group to 12th group. Why? Similarly, because last electron of these element goes into the d subshell. That's why these elements are known as d block element, and these are the electronic configuration, ideal electronic configuration for these type of element. Like for s block element, electronic configuration is ns1 to 2. For d block element, electronic configuration n-1d 1 to 10, ns1 to 2. For p block element, ns2, np6, okay, and 2 more rows are present. These are known as f block element, because last electron of these elements go into the f subshell, okay. So these are the f block element, and this series, first series, is known as lanthanoid series, because in this series elements are present which follows the lanthanum, and in this series, this series is known as actinoid series, because there are 14 elements present in this series which follows the actinium, okay. So these are the two series of f block element, these are the 2 series of s block element, these are for p block, and this area is d block. So this is all about the long periodic table, okay. One more thing here, that in periods you can see that all the periods starts from alkali metal and ends with inert gas, okay. So this we are getting same type of element, okay. So this is because of the regular interval, okay. This is because of the periodicity of regular interval. So these regular interval like 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32. So this is the justification of periodicity, we can say, okay. So this is all about the long form of periodic table. Thank you.